So you changed the format to go to the things those guys like. So you just skip the basketball and go right to the bar?
Some of them do. You know, it's amazing. They're always there. And we don't start real early.
I'm sure.
We don't start as early. You know, the Jordan camp, Mike was out there at like 6:30 playing one-on-one with him. And I can't get Billy to do that.
He doesn't know there is a 6:30.
I think the last time Billy played one-on-one, he was probably in the 8th grade or something. But no, it's they have a good time. I mean, we want them to have a good time.
It's kind of interesting. You know, started off being a basketball camp, but now you've got a race driver in there, a football player, basketball players. I mean, it's
well, wait a minute now. You can't call Dale just a race driver.
No, not just a race driver.
He was a pretty good player.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. But for the last 30 years, his life's been going around in circles. So.
Well, you know, the Bulger name has been probably as synonymous, is that the right word? Synonymous with West Virginia athletics as maybe any family name in the history of the school. So I actually tried to get Kate and Meg to come back, but they couldn't come, so we settled for Mark. I'm teasing. No. Justin, how are you?
Good.
What about your team? Have you gotten much time with some of the new guys that you've welcomed on?
Just they're coming back. They'll all be back tomorrow. Or no, what's the day? Friday. They'll be back Sunday. So I sent them home. I sent them home for a while. I didn't keep them here for the start of the first session. You know, with having the 10 practices before we go to Bahamas, and then go to Bahamas and pretty much come back and maybe have a week and start school again. It's just too long. So.
John Flowers was saying some of these guys have homes here now. When you see that, and I guess, how does that make you feel?
Well, I think one, Morgantown's changed quite a bit since I got out of school, and I think more importantly, I think they feel really welcome to come back. And I mean, they can come back here and lift with Andy and go get treated by Doc Metter and have a place, a great place to work out. And it's kind of neat, you know, look out the window in the office and see, you know, John down there and Deshaun down there and Alex down there and Devin Ebanks down there. Casey Mitchell's been in. Eric Murray's been in. So, you know, it's and then I think Truck just got in the other night, so Truck will be in working out. So, and it's great for our guys. You know, it's great for our guys to be able to play against those guys and learn from them.
Juwan was saying recently that he took a lot from what a lot of these guys who do play overseas or guys who just coach now. He took a lot from them over the last couple of years. Have you noticed that, you know, some of your players who had just graduated or who are still currently playing here, you know, have the same thoughts?
Well, most of them haven't been here. You know, for those guys, really, those guys just got back. Okay. I mean, I think in the past that's happened. I think when Devin got here, Devin ended up playing against KJ a great bit, and I think that really helped him. And I think really kind of got him ready, a little more ready. I think he found out, you know, kind of what it is and what it takes, and to see the great thing is to see their work ethic, to see the time that they put in, and what they do, and how they take care of their bodies and those kind of things.
Prediction on the NBA Finals?
I hope Cleveland wins, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's if last night was any indication, that ought to be a great series.
Coach, when you look back to this time last year, there were certainly some unknowns as you were trying to put in your system and the new guys coming in. A year later, you probably got to feel a lot more further ahead, don't you, than what you did this time last year, as far as where the team's at, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I liked our guys a lot. I liked the guys we recruited from the standpoint of the enthusiasm that they played with all the time. Yeah, I mean, we're returning Tariq played really well at the end of the year.
Right.
You know, I thought JC and Dax had a heck of a year, and Jay Sean's got a year under his belt. I think that we should be further ahead anyway, and those guys ought to understand a little bit better, and I think the guards are going to feel a whole lot better with the ball and their responsibilities.
Is there as much teaching anymore with the press, or is it a matter of tinkering, or do you have to go back and reteach that?
We have to go back and reteach. We're probably, you know, with rule changes and more than rule changes, emphasis, you know, you got to change some things, and you know, we look and see about, you know, the clock changing and all the things that are supposed to happen and how we can best use what we do.